Young Juan waxed in goodliness and grace. At 6 a charming child, and at 11 with all the promise of as fine a face. And ere to man's maturer growth was given, he studied steadily and grew apace, and seemed at least in the right road to heaven, for half his days were passed at church, the other between his tutors, confessors, and mother. At 6, I said, he was a charming child. At 12, he was a fine but quiet boy, although in infancy a little wild. They tamed him down amongst them to destroy his natural spirit. Not in vain they toiled. At least it seemed so, and his mother's joy was to declare how sage and still and steady her young philosopher was grown already. I had my doubts, perhaps I have them still, but what I say is neither here nor there. I knew his father well, and have some skill in character, but it would not be fair. From sire to son to augur, good or ill, he and his wife were an ill-sorted pair. But scandal's my aversion. I protest against all evil speaking, even in jest. For my part, I say nothing but this I will say. My reasons are my own, that if I had an only son to put to school, as God be praised that I have none, 'tis not with Donna Inez I would shut him up to learn his catechism alone. No, I'd send him out betimes to college, for there it was picked up my own knowledge. For there one learns 'tis not for me to boast, though I acquired, but I pass over that, as well as all the Greek I since have lost. I say that there's the place, but verbum sat. I think I picked up too, as well as most knowledge of matters, but no matter what. I never married, but I think I know that sons should not be educated so. Young Juan now was 16 years of age, tall, handsome, slender, but well knit. He seemed active, though not so sprightly as a page, and everybody but his mother deemed him almost man. But she flew in a rage and bit her lips, for else she might have screamed, if any said so, for to be precocious was in her eyes a thing the most atrocious. Amongst her numerous acquaintance, all selected for discretion and devotion, there was the Donna Julia, whom to call pretty were but to give a feeble notion of many charms in her, as natural as sweetness to the flower, or salt to ocean, her zone to Venus, or his bow to Cupid. But this last simile is trite and stupid. The darkness of her oriental eye accorded her Moorish origin. Her blood was not all Spanish by and by. In Spain, you know, this is a sort of sin. When proud Granada fell and forced to fly, Boabdil wept of Donna Julia's kin. Some went to Africa, some stayed in Spain. Her great-great-grandmama chose to remain. She married, I forgot the pedigree, with an hidalgo who transmitted down his blood less noble than such blood should be. At such alliances his sires would frown, in that point so precise in each degree, that they bred in and in, as might be shown, marrying their cousins, nay, their aunts and nieces, which always spoils the breed if it increases.